2-1. All right, welcome back for the second half of high school basketball here on DouglasCountyDigest.com. Chris Patton and Luke Johnson with you here from Arthur tonight. Arthur Lovington has a 39-21 halftime lead over the Windsor Blue Devils. Kind of a flip the script on these two. Arthur Lovington 8-1. Windsor comes in at 1-8. And Luke, right off the bat, we saw Windsor jump out to kind of a quick 4-point lead, but ever since then, it's been all nights.
Yeah, and Windsor kind of cut into it there at the end of the half, driving to the hoop a little more, getting to the foul line. They have done a decent job at making their free throws. I think they've only missed 1 or 2, which is really good, all things considered. But they're coming into Arthur, and it's a tough place to play. It's a tough opponent. I mean, you have to be more efficient than Arthur, which I don't know many teams that can do that.
And as that is said, Windsor turns it over, tries to find a cutting number 22, Hayden Cole, unable to do that. So it's going to come back with Arthur. And, Windsor's just, it's like the guard play has kind of killed them tonight. They've had a hard time against the Arthur defense, controlling the ball. And then down the other end on defense, they haven't gotten out far enough on the Arthur Lovington guards, who've been putting up one after another, and making them.
Yeah, and a good job by number 22 from Windsor. Hayden Cole boxing out there, getting the foul.
Colton Yeakley, number 54 for Arthur Lovington, picks up the first foul of the second half. That's his first. 39-21, Windsor has it now, facing some token pressure from Arthur Lovington. Blue Devils get it across. It's with 14, Alex Allen. He gets it down alongside the baseline to Mitchell Haddock. They're going to reverse it the other way, it appears, and get it over to 24, Tristan Warner. He puts up a 3, and it's good. 39-24. Windsor's got it down to 15. Knight's going to feed it inside to 54, Yeakley. He turns around, puts it up, no good. Nobody puts a body on Tyler Shuring. He brings down a rebound, kicks it back out to number 11. That's Avery Schrock, and he puts it up good.
Excellent job by Arthur, crashing the boards. They're actually starting to go down low a lot here in this half to number 54, Yeakley. And I was going to say, I stopped talking. That wasn't over the back. He wasn't across midcourt for that one.
Over and back called against Windsor. Those Avery Schrock with those 2 points now has a total of 8, and it's a 17-point Arthur Lovington lead. 6:47 left to go in the third.
And I think Arthur's trying to go down low, maybe to get some practice in to the post or change the game plan up enough to get it down low and then kick it out. Really focusing on getting it down low.
Pays off there as Colton Yeakley's going to get fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Foul goes against number 40, Spencer Blackburn, his second. Free throw off the back iron and no good. (41-24), 6:34 left to go in the third. Knight's 17-point lead now goes up to 18. Yeakley has a total of 3 on the night. Windsor bringing it down. Had some looks there, couldn't get it quite. Puts up a 3. It's off the iron for 24, Tristan Warner. Number 12, Curtis Plank gets it. He's going to feed it down the court to 21, Shuring, who jumps along the baseline and puts it up and in. Tyler Shuring now has 12.
Great job not settling for the outside jumper, taking it right at the Windsor defense, scoring on a layup. Number 21, Tyler Shuring.
Strong inside and out this evening for Arthur Lovington. Taking it to the basket is 24, Tristan Warner, and he's got 5 here in the second half. And Arthur Lovington head coach Gail Shuring wants a timeout. Not thrilled with what he saw there on defense, and it's one of those things we talked about a little earlier. Not a lot of guys would take that timeout, maybe with an 18-point lead, but it's a teaching moment, I think, is kind of how Coach Shuring looks at that.
And he obviously does not want Windsor getting to the basket for free layups like you just saw right there from number 24, Tristan Warner. And he was open all the way to the basket.
44-26, Arthur Lovington leads. 6 minutes left to go here in the third. Tyler Shuring, the leading scorer for Arthur Lovington so far. He's got 12. Got a couple guys with 8. Jeremy Plank, number 4. Avery Schrock, number 11.
And it is a good teaching moment because, you may blow out Windsor here, and get a good win. But later on down the road, when you're playing those bigger, tougher teams, like when you get into sectionals, later into regionals, you're going to have to do those things in order to win the ball game.
And here comes possibly a three. Nope, Jeremy Plank, number 4, passes it up and then dishes the ball off to 12, Curtis Plank. 11, Avery Schrock with it now. Into the corner to 4, Jeremy Plank. He drives the line, puts it up. We're going to get a charge call. Number 22 for Windsor, Hayden Cole, going to draw the charge against number 4, Jeremy Plank. That's 2 on the night for Plank. Second team foul against Arthur here in the second half.
And again, it really looks like Arthur is trying to work it down in closer to the basket. They passed up a lot of open threes that they took in the first half.
Knights built their lead on the outside game, trying to extend it here and keep it in the second half. On the inside game, we're going to have fast break chance here, right to the basket. Put up, doesn't go down. Following it up, still doesn't go down. 11 gets it now, puts it up. Avery Schrock. Stick-to-itiveness for Arthur Lovington there. Back to a 20-point lead.
All white jerseys for that offensive rebound. Windsor had 2 guys down there trying to fight off 4 Arthur Lovington men.
Avery Schrock now has 10. Rebounding on the missed 3 there for Windsor. Alex Allen has it, dishes it off. 24, Tristan Warner. Tried to pass to number 10, Mitchell Haddock. Haddock can't bring it in. It goes out of bounds. Arthur Lovington ball. Clayton Hahn, number 2, back into the game. 23, Caleb Schrock back in. Caleb was in foul trouble, got 3 kind of early on there in the, 3 in kind of a quick time span earlier on in the first half. He's going to drive to the basket, cuts around people, puts it right back up, and going to get fouled, and the basket is good. More of that stick-to-itiveness there from the Knights. Gives Caleb Schrock his 4th point of the night, and he's going to go to the line.
Windsor's got to really start moving their feet and helping out a little bit faster. They're 1 rotation slow right now whenever Arthur goes to the basket.
Free throw no good. Schuring cuts right in there and gets the rebound. Tipped around a little bit. 12, Curtis Plank had it. Ended up with 11. Ended up with 11, Avery Schrock. I was looking around. That went for 2. Couldn't tell if it was a 3 or not. Didn't see a signal. And then one official was back talking to to Windsor's coach. Another shot put up after a steal there by 12, Curtis Plank. He's got 8 tonight. 52-26. Knights have doubled up the Blue Devils, and Windsor coach Silas Pogue is going to call a timeout now.
And it's all been, except for that 1-3 by Avery Schrock, number 11 for Arthur right there, it's all been going to the basket this time instead of shooting jumpers or 3-point shots. Arthur's definitely switched their focus up, try to get to the post the first couple possessions, and then a lot of great drives from their guards, and then a lot of crashing the boards. They've had quite a few offensive rebounds early on as well.
And I'm not going to say all this just to make us look good, but we commented on Coach Schuring calling the timeout at a place where not a lot of guys would, and you're like, oh, why are you calling a timeout? You're up 18, 20 points. Ever since he's called that timeout, his team has turned on the defense, and they've gone off. So there's a little method to that. He's not successful in 2 sports for, just for the heck of it.
And Windsor's they're still fighting around here and there. They've settled for a few jumpers, but they've also gotten a couple of open layups, which I think once they get the ball across half court, they can get into a little bit of an offense and go to the hoop. Their problem is they're not doing a very good job of getting it across half court and then setting up an offense.
Yeah, being harassed as they try and get it across.
And I'm not putting down Windsor. It's tough for any team to get the ball across half court with the guard play that Arthur has right now.
Arthur Lovington went to the sectional final last year. They're 8-1 this year. They will be a factor in the Little Okaw Valley Conference. They'll be a factor in the regionals. Avery Schrock, number 11, hits the deck and then gets right back up and turns it on defense. And there's a takeaway. Number 2, Clayton Hahn just takes it out of the hands of 10, Mitchell Haddock. Back outside, 23, Caleb Schrock puts it up. No good. Rebounded, though, by 2, Hahn. 11, Schrock into the corner. We're going to get a push called against. We're going to go against Hahn. No, but it's going to go against Windsor. I thought by his initial kind of judgment, or his kind of motions he was making at first, it was going to go against Arthur. And I thought it was kind of strange that Hahn was going to get called for a foul when he ended up on the ground. But it does go against 14, Alex Allen.
Nice move in low.
Caleb Schrock with a nice move. He's had a few nice moves here in the third quarter. He's got 6 tonight, 54-26. 3:25 left to go in the third quarter. We're gonna foul called against Hahn that time. He's gonna take that one.
And Hahn is playing way to the high side on that one. I mean, you gotta be able to handle the ball a little better and go around your back, go back through your legs, and go the opposite way towards the basket instead of trying to force it over the top. I mean, Hahn got called for the blocking foul there, which is good for Windsor, but I mean, he had definitely sealed that area off from the guard.
Yeah, give and go for Windsor there, but Tristan Warner kind of went a little bit too much. He's going to get called for the travel. Windsor's guards just being pressured so much by Arthur Lovington tonight, they just cannot, just having a hard time dealing with it. Arthur with it now. 12, Curtis Plank has it. He's going to get around some defenders, drive to the basket. Thought he was going to take it in for a layup. Instead, he dishes it off. 21, Chyler Schuring, pull up from the elbow, no good. Rebounded by Alex Allen, number 14, in gold. He feeds it ahead, finds his teammate 22, Hayden Cole. Foul called on the floor. Looks like another one going to go against number 2, Clayton Hahn.
A good fast break by Windsor. I mean, a long pass up the court. Found a guy wide open for the layup. Drew a foul.
Hahn draws his second, 14 fouls against Arthur Lovington. Nobody hurt though, really, from Arthur's perspective, because not in the bonus. It was on the ground. And that time though, Alex Allen steps around a defender and gets to the basket. 54-28. Allen's put together some nice numbers tonight. We'll get Windsor totaled up for you here in a bit so you can know their totals tonight. Shot no good by number 12, Curtis Plank. Looked like he might have got a little tap on the arm. Didn't cause it to go down. Windsor with it now. 14, Allen. Dishes off. 24, Tristan Warner. Kicks it over. 22, Hayden Cole. Back to 14, Allen. Feeds it over here. 24 gets it. Warner takes it. He's defended tightly. Puts up a shot. No good. Tries to get the rebound. Goes off his hands. And it's going to be Arthur Lovington ball.
And a tough defensive stand there by Arthur. Made it a tough turnaround jump shot. And they come away with the ball.
4, Jeremy Plank. 54, Colton Yeakley back into the game for the Knights. 54-28, 2:10 left to go in the third. It's all Arthur Lovington. Clayton Hahn, number 2, has it. He drives. It's deflected. 54, Yeakley has it. Tries to dish it off. The ball is loose on the ground, and Windsor comes away with it. 22, Hayden Cole pulled it out of there, dished off to 14, Alex Allen. Back with 24, Warner. Spencer Blackburn working in the middle there, trying to get the ball. He gets it out top now. Trying to find a man. 14, Allen comes around and gets it. 22, Cole. Shot put up, no good. Nice box out by 54 for Arthur Lovington, Colton Yeakley. Hahn kind of out of control, but dishes it off to 4, Jeremy Plank. Back over here to 23, Caleb Schrock. Taken away by Windsor.
Excellent strip. Oh, poor ball. I say excellent defensive play, strips the ball, and then poor ball handling on the other side of the half court.
Give it up as soon as he took it away. Knights knock it away. Windsor going to inbound in front of their own bench. Warner has it driving the baseline, tries to throw a pass. It gets tipped and picked up by Nicholas Hutchison when he could have let it go out of bounds. Ball does go out of bounds along the baseline off of Arthur Lovington. 54-28. Knights over the Windsor Blue Devils. 1:08 left to go in the third here on DouglasCountyDigest.com. Clayton Hahn not giving much room for number 12, Nicholas Hutchison. He gets it out top, though, to 24, Warner. Try to do a little give and go there that works. Little pass. Extra passes, and it pays off in the form of a three-pointer by Alex Allen.
Excellent ball movement. I mean, good drive down low by number 24, Tristan Warren. And then a great shot by Alex Allen.
Tells you what kind of night it's been for Windsor when a three-pointer gets them down 23.
And Schuring answers right back.
Takes
number 21.
It right back.
Step back jumper.
14 points for Tyler Schuring. Starting to see some new faces come to the scorers table here with just under 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 56-31, Arthur Levington over Windsor. Hands on defense out front there. Forearms on might be more accurate than hands. Windsor moving around, 14, Allen has it. He drives in, pulls up, knocks it down.
Smart move by Alex Allen, driving in the middle of the lane. Instead of going too far, pulls
3
up for the
seconds
jumper.
left to go. Hahn puts it up. It's no good. It's rebounded by Allen. We've played 3. It's 56-33. The Arthur Levington Knights lead the Windsor Blue Devils here on DouglasCountyDigest.com.